Hello, everyone. It's William here at Star Cottage Studio and Allegory Gallery. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you're having a great day out there. Um, yeah, thank you. If you're out there, please say hi. Let us know that you're out there. We are live right now. Thank you for joining us here. We have a lot to show you today. We have about 40 different lots that we're going to show you here today. And I tried to pick some weird shaped things and some things that are different. I have some shell, I have some gemstones, I have some glass, and I like them. I like them all. I like the weird stuff though, so hopefully you do too. And we'll get to that in a little bit. Hello, Terry. Hello, Susie. Thank you for joining us here today. So we're going to look at some things. Norma is here. Hello, Norma. Thank you for joining in. We are we're having a good day. It's a good day. I woke up, my stomach was a little bit upset today, so I took it easy a little bit this morning. Hello, Michelle. And got my day started pretty slowly, I guess. I actually woke up and I did some invoicing, some compiling and invoicing with the lots from last night. We ended up, Andrew wasn't feeling great last night, so we ended up going home before I got to do all the sorting through the emails and making the spreadsheet last night for last night's lots. And once we were home, we ate, and then we watched some TV. We started watching this cooking competition from Korea, I believe. And it's actually pretty interesting. I forget what the name of it is, but we started watching that, and I didn't even realize until I was just about ready for bed. I had taken my pills, I was in my pajamas, I was walking up to the to the bedroom, and I realized I didn't invoice people. And then I said, oh well, I'll do that in the morning. So if you got your invoices a little later today than normal, normally I try to do them the night of the live, just so that it's out of my brain and ready to move on. But this morning I got up, I moseyed around a little bit. I wasn't feeling great, like I said, so I just took my time and ended up doing some invoicing then, and then I laid down for a nap. I was so worn, I wasn't worn out, I just wasn't feeling great. So I laid down for a little bit of a nap, and that was probably about 45 minutes or so. And then I went out. I had to go to the bank to do some banking. I had to go to our agway, our local agway, to get wood pellets because it was 60 some degrees today. It was the perfect day to get the pellets. And I was like, maybe I don't need to buy as many as I normally do because hopefully the cold weather's over. It's a beautiful day today, and it's supposed to be in the 40s, 50s, 60s here for the next few days. But there are some days that are going to dip down into the 30s and late, like 20s at night. And I looked at the forecast, and there's going to be rain tomorrow. There's supposed to be snow on Thursday. So I figured I better just get what we normally get, and hopefully we'll be good with that. And that'll be the end. Hopefully this is the last load of pellets we have to get, but we'll see. I'm knocking on wood that this will be the last. But I got those and got them loaded into the van, and then I stopped over at the tea shop in town. Andrew was looking for some he's looking for some allergy or kind of like allergy or immunity kind of tea, and they used to have some. So I picked up some tea, and I was completely out of tea bags, so I got some tea bags from her and our friend Virginia over at Crumpet's Tea Shop. And if you're in town and you don't know Crumpet's, I hope you'll visit. She does an amazing job. She's a wonderful tea shop. Lots and lots and lots of different teas to choose from, and you can get crumpets there, and you can dine in and all that good stuff too. So be sure to check her out. And if you're looking for tea, I've heard she will even, some of our people, some of the AG Beat fam I know at least used to call her and request tea, and she used to ship to people. So if you're looking for tea and you can't find any, she has lots of different varieties. She has white tea, green tea, herbal tea, black teas, all different kinds. Um, so if you're looking for a tea or some kind of flavor and you can't find it, give Crumpets in Ligonier a call. Say you're an Allegory Gallery AG I don't know if she'll know AG Bead fam, but say you're from Allegory Gallery and we sent you over, and she might be able to get you some stuff out. I don't know if she's still doing that or if people are still taking her up on that, but I know she used to ship to a few people in the AG Bead fam. Hello, Michelle. Says, I finally got sleep last night. Hubby still barely did. I bet. It's probably a little bit nerve-wracking, right? But I hope you all get some rest. It's very important to get rest before big things like this. It's also sometimes impossible to get rest before big things like this. So um, I hope you get what you need, both of you. Donna is here. Hello, Donna. Let's see here. Whoops, things just jumped. Norma says, glad you got some sleep, Michelle. I know you'll both be glad when his procedure is done, right? I agree. I know. Donna says, having to keep an eye on the weather. Hopefully I'll be able to watch for most of the live. Hopefully. What's the weather doing for you over there? For us, the weather is nice tonight. Like I said, it was 62 degrees today. It's getting chilly. I even forgot. I was so hot today. I forgot to bring my coat. I didn't even put my coat on because I was roasting. And then I wasn't thinking that I'll need to be going home at night. And it's going to be cold because I knew we'd be up at the cottage here all day. Barnaby and I, sorry, Barnaby and Gilbert and I actually went outside today, and we ran around the yard a little bit. Even Gilbert went out into the yard, and there are signs of spring. We have some crocuses coming up. We have some, looks like daffodils starting to pop up. We have a few other flowers and plants starting to push their way through. So I'm hoping that they're okay. And they're really pretty. It's so nice to see flowers coming up again. The crocuses are beautiful, white crocuses. So happy to see them. And Barnaby and Gilbert were rolling around in the sun on the pavement, on the porch, and all around. Barnaby was hunting moles. He almost caught one. I had to go and stop him from killing them. And it went running, and he went chasing after it. And Gilbert was even out in the yard with us a little bit. Then he got spooked a little bit and he ran in. But Barnaby and I walked around the garage a little bit, and he, did his rolling around, marking up the pavement in the driveway. And we spent a good bit of time out there today. Probably all in total, probably a half hour, 45 minutes at least. So that was nice that they got to do that, and it was very nice and warm. So that was nice. And then Andrew slept in a little bit. He finally got some sleep himself. He has not been sleeping well at all. He's had a kind of a kink in his neck that's been stopping him from being able to sleep. And my mom reminded us, my mom and aunt had given us, there are these little patches. They look like this. They're non-medicated. I have one here because my elbow, I'm getting tennis elbow or something. There are these little round dots. They're non-medicated. We've had a few other things like this. They're supposed to, somehow this reflects the infrared light back into, I don't know what the science or not science behind it is. So my mom, because I was talking to her, she stopped down yesterday to deliver subs and pizzas. I was telling you about that yesterday. And she reminded me that we still had some of these. She was going to bring us some more, and she forgot. And I said, I still have a few. So I put that on my elbow, and it is so much better today. And Andrew, for weeks now, his neck has been bothering him. So he's barely been able to sleep for a few weeks now. And so I said, let's try this. And I put a dot on the back of his neck, at the base of his neck. And he said it's like a miracle. It was like magic. He can turn his neck again. He doesn't have and all it is this little dot, non-medicated. I don't know. Some people call these kind of things pseudoscience or whatever, and or placebo, whatever you want to call them, whatever it is. We've had a few other patches like this. These are a little bit different than the patches. The patches have metallics in them that are supposed to help scatter the pain not vibrations, but I don't know, whatever the wavelengths or whatever it is. Um, and those, I swear by those, they work so good. We're out of little stickies. Um, we put stickies um, on them to keep them attached to your back or wherever you want them. And we got to get more stickies for those. They're reusable that way. These are not reusable. Once they're gone, they're gone. But all these things so far that my aunt has found, my mom has found, they use them, and they have worked. So I was really surprised. Andrew slept well, or fairly well, last night. And let's see here. Okay, somebody just emailed me about, I'll have to look into that. I did this, like I said, if this was from an invoice today, there was a question about an invoice. I was like doing this in a not feeling good state. So it's very possible. Hey, Anne, thank you for joining us. Suzanne is here. Hello, Suzanne. Anna is here. Hello, Anna. Everybody's starting to filter in now. Suzanne says, we're having a storm cell right now, but it's moving quickly. That's good. Terry says, wasn't bad here today. Got into the mid 40s. That's nice. Donna says, got a line of thunderstorms moving through between 8 and 10:30. I wonder if they're going to come through here because we're supposed to get rain tomorrow. So I don't know when that's actually supposed to start. Whenever they say that on our forecast apps, I never think about it, but it could be starting at midnight. They just say rain at some point. Dawn is here. Hello, hello. Terry says, I've noticed birds chirping in the yard again. It's so nice to hear. Yes, that happened today. I noticed it today too. There were birds flying around and chirping outside. So things are happening. Spring is springing, I think. Michelle says, also had news about a friend. Her appendix ruptured and blood went sepsis. She's in ICU. That's a dangerous thing. That kind of happened to my mom. They took her in to operate, and as they were like touching it to remove it, it blew up. So she had to go through that. So I hope your friend is okay. My mom made it through okay, but it was rough going for a while, and the recovery was much more difficult. So hopefully your friend is okay. Anna's got a blizzard warning there. What are these patches called, William? I wish I could remember. I'll try and get pictures of them and post them on my Facebook timeline later today if I remember. If not, remind me in the thing tomorrow and I can show them to you. I'll be at home maybe tomorrow for the live. I don't know where Andrew's going to start the live from tomorrow because I'll be at my pottery class. But these patches, I can't remember what they're called. The other ones, I can't remember even what they're called. I've talked about the other ones before, but these are a new one to me. Yeah, I'll have to look them up. Kylo is one. Kailo. I think it's Kylo. Kylo patches. Those are the metallic ones, and we swear by those. They're expensive. All these things are expensive. I don't buy these. My mom gets them for us, or my aunt gets them for everybody, and shares them. But they are, like, if you saw the price of them compared to what you look when you see them, and you're like, am I going to spend that kind of money to figure out if these work for me? I personally may not have. My aunt takes the risks on these things, and my mom, and they try them, and then if they work, they give them to us and let us know. But the Kylo patches and these, the Kylo especially, these I've not had enough. These little dots I've not had enough experience with yet to say. But Andrew's last night, it worked really well for him. But I think it's Kailo. Let me look, because I usually get text messages from them, because I'm on their text message. But I don't know when the last one I got actually was, and I may have deleted it instead of. Yeah, I don't see one, and so I may have usually I keep my text messages, but yeah, I don't see it. So I think I deleted it. But Kylo patches, they have flexible ones that are not, they don't last as long, but then they have the rigid plastic ones, and they're more expensive, but they last a lot longer because you can just buy the stickies and reapply and reuse the stickies. But when we've got pain, for whatever reason, they seem to really work. So whenever we get bad pains, we just haven't gotten stickies for the other ones. So Andrew, for weeks, I wasn't even thinking about them because we've not used them in a while. But these little dots worked for him. Anna had dentist and eye doctor appointments today. That's no fun. That's no fun at all. Paula is here. Hello, Paula. Thank you for joining in. Hope you enjoy your stay with us, chatting, getting to know each other. Let us know what you've been up to today. Donna has a tornado warning for Southwest Alabama. Oh boy. Lennis is here. Hello, Lennis. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Kim is here. Kim says, I'd like to know also. Anna, so are they the ones you talked about before salon? No, these aren't salon pas. These are more expensive. But one is Kylo, and I don't know. I honestly don't know what these are called because I've not used them long enough to be able to recommend them to anybody. But I've tried them here and there, and they didn't seem to work as well as the Kylo. But Andrew used one last night, and for weeks, the knot, he had this giant knot in his back and his neck. He couldn't sleep. He'd sleep a few hours in the bed, and then he had to run down to the couch and try and sleep on the couch and couldn't get comfortable. And we put it on him last night, and he slept. And he was able to sleep, and he's able to turn his neck today. And so kind of like a little miracle. Let's see here. Michelle's asking, is it me or is everyone's YouTube acting up? Norma says her YouTube is fine. So hopefully let us know. Is your YouTube okay? Crown on a molar, says Anna. I have to go back to the eye doctors. One side has been overcorrected. Need to slowly adjust prescription lenses. I do not. I don't envy that. That sounds difficult. I'm glad, knock on wood, I've not had many eye problems. I can feel some starting to happen, but I'm going to ward them off. I'm going to be like, no, this is not happening to me. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I've luckily had good vision. I want to keep my good vision. But most of my family, especially on my mom's side, have glasses, and even a lot of my cousins and stuff do on my dad's side. But my brother and I have been pretty lucky not to have glasses. Angela is here. Hello, Angela. Thank you for joining us. Paulus is still moving in my new house. Moved from Bakersfield, California to Oklahoma to Van Buren, Arkansas. Wow, lots of moving. Lots of moving. Hopefully that's exciting. I know moving is never fun. I don't consider moving ever to be fun, but hopefully it's exciting for you. Let's see here. Lena says, I wish I had your gummies. Virginia was supposed to move forward dispensaries, but the current governor stopped that. Our governor is trying to get it legalized completely instead of just medically. And it sounds like he's trying to push that through. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. But that's, sometimes that works for me. Sometimes that doesn't. I'm very anxious as a person, and sometimes it makes that worse. So I have to be very careful if I do anything like that. For a while, I tried it, and there were ups and downs, and it ends up being pretty difficult. It was good for sleeping, but it was not easy as a trip for me. But there are things around here, though, that you can get in the cigar shops that are not medical, that are not, not prohibited. And they are strong. They are strong. And there's nothing against those. Paula said, yes, we have 2 more U-Haul loads to come, to bring from California with 2 classic Mopar cars. It's a lot. It's a lot to move. Yeah, I don't like moving. Not one bit. not one bit. Um, but it's exciting. It's exciting. Don't use sativa if you have anxiety. Yeah, neither. I had to watch either. And people say that I had to watch anything. It was pretty much anything I took. I had to take a very low dose, and it ended up being really, in the end, um, not really worth it. Um, not really worth it for the amount of money that it was, because it's only medical here and it's very expensive, I will say. Um, so it's kind of one of those things. It's like for the license and for the upkeep and for the price of everything, it's a lot. It's a lot. And the one thing I did find about it is that even though it's considered medical, when you go to a dispensary, there's no guarantee that you will get the same thing that you got before, that they will have it in stock or that it will ever come back. So if you find something that really works for you, there's no guarantee that you'll ever see it again. So that was one of those things that I was like, because I would find something that worked, I'd be like, oh, this doesn't make me, and then it would be gone the next time I went to get it. And so that was hard. That was hard. So, you know, um, I think they need to just make it a little bit easier and let the free market in on that, is what I think. Paula says 20,000 books. Wow, that's maybe more books than we have. That's pretty wild. That's a lot of books. I don't know if I doubt we have 20,000 books. We have a lot of books. Our house is full of books. We have books here at the cottage, all craft books. Andrew's craft library is one of the largest. Like our library doesn't have a bigger craft library. The like Barnes Noble, the bookstores around us don't have the kind of craft library that he does. So it's quite extensive. But I don't know about 20,000. I don't know about 20,000. So yeah, that is that. I've been here at the cottage packing and shipping and packing and shipping and packing and shipping for the rest of the day. After Barnaby and I were outside and Gilbert went in and we went in, then Andrew was ready to go. We all came up. Well, he and I came up to the cottage, and I've been packing and shipping. He's been working on, if you didn't know, he has taken over an Instagram account. I can't actually look it up. It's art cohorts. I can't remember what exactly. I should know, but I can't remember the username of that account. If he's watching, maybe he'll pop in here and put it in the comments. But he's taking over. That's for his mentorship that he's getting, and he's taking that over. And the one where he's going to Italy. Hopefully, I'm going with him. I was doing my Italian today. We do our Italian every day, and he's taking that over. So it allows people to get to know him a little bit, and he gets to post on there things about him and what he does. So he is taking that over. He's been posting a lot about that today. He's been working in the studio on some things that didn't go well over his weekend and through making stuff that we thought we were going to debut yesterday. We're planning, I think, Friday for that debut. That's tentatively. We're going to make sure he has enough time to finish up what he wants to finish up, even if there are problems. So I'll post about that. I'll put up the banner and stuff whenever we know for sure if that's what he's going to do. And so we were doing that today, and then we were, what else? Oh, I've been in doing the packing and shipping. I always have like something on YouTube usually in the background playing. And I've been researching. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, in other words, about making stickers. Now, I don't know if any of you would be interested in stickers of Andrew's artwork, but that's something that I've considered doing. We have a Cricut, and it kind of just sits around. We haven't done a lot with our Cricut. I thought it was going to be more useful for things. I thought we were going to do shirts and stuff with it, but then I ended up doing some of the bags and some of the vinyl stuff using dye sublimation instead. And we've just never really found a great use for the Cricut. but apparently we can do stickers. So that's something we're thinking about. And I don't know if stickers, like I'm watching these videos and some of them are pretty new and some of them are like a year ago or 2 years ago. And I'm like, are stickers still a thing? Do people still use stickers? Do people still want stickers, or have we missed that fad? Um, because I don't know all that's going on in the craft world out there. We tend to know a lot, but the paper crafts and thing is something I'd like to do more of, but I don't know much about. So I don't know if we've missed the sticker thing or not. Donna says yes, please. So we're considering putting some of his artwork on stickers and giving that a try. But I really want to kind of work with the process a little bit and see what all it entails to do it and how easy or not easy it is. Because I don't want to add a lot of complication to my life. Because that's something that if we create them, they're not going to be print on demand for sure. I'm going to make them. We're going to put them in. And if we have them, you can buy them. If we don't have them, they're sold out. Because I have enough of the print on demand stuff that we try to do that inevitably something gets wild that I can't do them. Either it gets too cold and I can't use the laser, or it's too cold in here and I'm not doing dye sublimation. So that is something that I've been playing around with. I just think it would be really, really cool to do stickers. I think some of his artwork would really, a lot of his artwork I think would lend well to doing them on stickers. Let's see. Anna says stickers are popular with young people. Vinyl for water bottles, thermoses, laptops, etc. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. And to try, to branch out and do a few different things. We've done our little button pins, but we've never put them in the online store, just because I haven't had time, and I don't know where I'm going to find time to make stickers. But I feel like it's something that would be fun, and could possibly bring in more people to Allegory Gallery, because we are a bead supplier, obviously, but Andrew's artwork is also out there. The things I do, my pottery is out there. And we really want to kind of branch out a little bit more from just being known as just a bead supplier. We want people to know that we have artwork. We want people to know that they can see new art drops and art releases from us. So I think, stickers could be a fun way to get Andrew's artwork more out into the world. I don't know if we would use what he already has, or if he'd come up. I don't know if I could get him to come up with separate things for stickers. That's asking a lot, but he has a long backlog of artwork that he's made that that I have pictures of that could be, I think, easily turned into stickers. Lennis says Melanie Brooks rated all the sticker companies after she orders samples. You might be interested in that. Stickers do well at shows. Yeah, I'm really trying to find a way to use the things that we have. So I would probably be cutting out the stickers on that and trying to make them ourselves. Maybe if they got really big, then yes, I would look at different sticker companies. But I think at first, just to test the waters, I've been watching a lot of people on YouTube, and even people who've done pretty well with stickers, a lot of them still make the stuff themselves. So it seems like a fairly inexpensive way. Since we already have the Cricut, I don't have an inkjet other than this one, and this one back here is dye sublimation ink, and you can't switch ink once you've used dye sublimation ink. So I'd need to get another inkjet, but it doesn't seem like they're that difficult. They are another thing, but if it could bring us, more people and get people more into Andrew's artwork, I think that could be worth it. And that's really why I'm thinking about it is, I really want people to see that Andrew's artwork is out there, and I want him to be more well known for his artwork because he works hard on it. And I feel like it doesn't get the attention it deserves. So I think if we got another kind of, clientele through the stickers, that might help bring in more people who like his art. I don't know. Suzanne's interested. Thank you. Let's see. Put them on bookmarks, says Paula. People could put them on that. Andrew says, I'll make you art for stickers. So there we go. He'd get new art for new stickers, maybe. That'd be fun. So I have to look into that. I don't think it would be super expensive to start out and give it a whirl. a lot of people are doing it with inexpensive inkjet printers. This one was not that crazy expensive. So even if I just got another one of those, since I already know how to use it, um, Andrew's in. He says, I'm in my office right now. I think that means he's in the car. um, Unless he's hiding over there in the corner and I missed him come in. Andrew has this tendency, I don't know what it is. When we come up to the cottage, for the first few moments that we're here, he stays in the car and works on things. I don't know if it's like, it's kind of like being outside, but it's not in the elements. He says, yep, I'm in the car still. But yeah, he has this tendency to just sit in the car and do things. He catches up on emails. He works on his Instagram feed or the feed he's working on today or this week. And so, and he can be in there for quite a while. And then he comes in and then he gets to work. And I think it's just kind of a separation. Once he's in the studio, he likes just to get to work on the studio stuff. Michelle says, I can ask Lily if stickers would sell at Venice Beach. That's an idea. That's an idea too. Susan says, I get posts for stamps and stickers. Nice. Maybelline is here. Hello, Maybelline. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with us. Andrew says, I tried to sit outside, but it was too windy and it was blowing around. Yeah, it's very windy out there right now. There's a lot of wind and it's getting colder out there, but we're supposed to get some rain and then moving into some snow by Thursday. I'm not a fan of snow anymore. I want the snow to stop. I think it's time for the snow to end. Alas, it doesn't listen to me, so I'm not in control of the weather, no matter what some people say. Let's see. Maybelline says, I like stickers, but I don't stick them on anything because it's only on that one thing. I just collect them. That's cool. Yeah, it's the same reason I don't have tattoos. It's the same reason I don't stick stickers on things, is because the permanence of it all. I don't know. Like, I get people put it on their water bottles and things and all that, but I'm not. I would just collect them too, I think. I mean, I do have stickers and I've just collected them. Andrew says, AG fan, pull your positive energy. No snow. I'm ready for flowers, he says. That's good. That's good. Suzanne says, daylight saving time this weekend. Yes, it is. This Sunday, we're going to switch to daylight savings time. Yes, it's my favorite time. I hate this standard time. I'm ready for daylight saving time. I like that extra hour of light in the evenings. It's my favorite. Out of these two choices, I would say on DST all year long. But I know some of y'all hate that. So I'm sorry, but we've been in the darkness long enough. It's time to move into the light, and I'm very excited about that. It feels like it's too soon. I don't even know where the time went, but we're already changing our clocks again. I feel like we just did that. But I can't wait till Sunday to jump on. I know we lose that hour, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, to get that extra light in the evening. Right now, it would still be light outside. How nice. How nice. Maybelline says, I love your pins. I got the red panda pin from you. Thank you. Yeah, I need to get those in the online store. We have them up at the store in Johnstown, and I put them up there because I thought when kids come in, they might really like those, or adults too, right? Anybody. And we have sold a number of them. We sold them for gifts through the holiday season up there too. But we can make different sizes of pins too. So our pin maker makes not just that size, but there are 2 other sizes that it can do. So we might make some larger ones, who knows. But I definitely want to at least get those into the online store. I need to just make more. We made those using a printer in our town here, well, in the town over in Latrobe, Unity Printing. They're very good. If you're looking for a printer in the Latrobe, Ligonier area, Unity Printing is awesome. And they've always done a great job for us. And I need to make some more of those sheets so I can make more pins and get them in the online store, because I was going to take pictures of them and do them on demand, but I'm not doing that. I'm so tired of doing things on demand because it puts me behind. It always puts me behind in shipping, and I'm working very hard to get ahead. So the print on demand stuff is going to be fewer and further between, and we're going to just have things ready and ready to ship. That's the goal. That's the goal. Andrew says, I put stickers on my paint water containers. Yeah, you do, actually. Your paint water containers are full of stickers. Maybelline says, yeah, daylight saving time, right? Anna says, sorry you're getting the snow. It's heading to you from here. Oh. Anne says, I'm bitter about losing an hour of my weekend. Sorry, Anne. Sorry about that. Yeah, but I'll take it for that daylight we get. Susie says, oh, I forgot. Yay, right? Paula says, it snowed here 2 days ago. I collect sci-fi and fantasy stickers, posters, and artist bubblegum cards. Nice. That's nice. We'll have to make sure you check out our stickers when we start doing them. If we start doing them. I don't know. We'll see. Norma says, as you know, I hate the daylight saving time. This discussion comes around twice every year, right? I know. Often more than twice a year, because we talk about it weeks up to it and then weeks after it. I talk a lot about the standard time weeks after it because it throws off my schedule, and I hate being in the dark all the time. But I am excited. I'm not an early riser, so I don't even think I know early risers, and they're not getting light in the daytime this way. It's dark in the morning and it's dark at night. But anyway, at least when it's light at night, I'm better off. I have more energy. I work longer, feel better. So that's me. But I know you hate it, Norma. So sorry, but it's not your time of year now. It's mine. It's my time. Dale is here. Hello, Dale. Lena says, I bought some of the large art pins, but I would like some of the small, less expensive ones too. Maybe a grab bag. Maybe, but probably not. I will probably list them out. I'm going to make some, and I'm going to put them on the website. I'm going to list them out. There'll be a few of each available, and we'll see how they go. And I'll replenish them as we run out of them. We can also make larger ones in that format, though, in that little button format, instead of just the instead of these wooden ones that I do. I'm going to probably pare down some of the wooden ones too, or else just at least make a few of each. And they may go seasonal. I may pare them down because there are like 60 some of those wooden pins, and people do not order them often enough for me to have 60 of them up there. So with a lot of our things, we're talking about, like with the wooden pendants, with the wooden pins, maybe with the button pins, we're going to go with a more seasonal approach where we're going to have certain ones available at certain times of the year. And then you can get them during that time, and then they'll be gone for a good part of the year until they come back around again, maybe, if ever. So that's what we're kind of thinking about doing. It'll be a lot easier on us. We can also, it's a lot easier to advertise for 10 different pins than it is for 60 different pins. It also makes it easier for you to decide which ones you would like. So that's something that we're working on in the back of our minds as we as I work on to redeveloping and coming up with a new format for the website too. Andrew says, no more made to orders. Exactly. Kimberly is here. Other Kimberly says, hello, everyone. Totally late to the party. It's okay. We're still talking. But I found some weird shapes for you because I know you said yesterday that you were looking for weird and different. And so I found some tonight because I like them too. Those are some of my favorite things. So I went through our stock. I found some more shell that's in weird different shapes. I found some interesting things and other stuff. So hopefully you all like what we have tonight. Let's see. Anna says, I love a selection of Andrew's animals in sticker form. Andrew likes the idea of a grab bag. Maybe. I never know how to price grab bags. That's the whole thing. we always generally try to give you a lot more than your money's worth when we do a grab bag of any sort. Um, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I like the idea too. It's just, I don't know. We'll see. But maybe a grab bag of like pins and stickers and, maybe a mixed grab bag like that. That could be fun. Maybe. Susie says, now I'm thinking about an old Sheets ad. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Terry says, I just gave my son 2 of the wooden pins today, a bunny and a bird. Well, thank you, Terry. Thank you for grabbing those. We appreciate those because I never know. But like I said, I don't advertise much. We have so much. Oh my goodness. I feel like, we're always showing new things in the lives and different things in the lives. And then we have new things that come out all the time. And we tend to show them like once or twice, especially like Andrew's artwork, my pottery. We show them like once or twice and then we move on to the next thing. And we don't really, really what we should do is do a lead up, I think, a lead up to releases of things so that we can kind of get you ready for it. And then when we drop the release, then you're ready to grab them. But instead, we kind of drop them on you and then forget to follow up with more like, did you see this? Did you see this? Did you see this? We might do it for a day or two, and then we kind of move on to the next thing. So I know the pins. I know you all know they're out there, but it's not like I've done like a bunch of reels with them or like we've worn them and shown them or even did videos with them. So that's kind of stuff that I'm thinking about going back through and once I get caught up more on the shipping, which is happening. I'm so excited. But once I get to a point where the shipping isn't my entire day every day, which I hope that's the thing. Whether that requires me waking up earlier or something. I have plans for all this stuff. I got to get pictures of my pottery. I want to start doing more videos and reels of the things that we do have, Andrew's artwork, the pins that we make, a lot of different stuff, even just the beads in the store, in the online store, getting things more things added to the online store. I've got a backlog of stuff that is not in the online store that needs to be in there. So it's all that kind of stuff that there's only one of each of us, and some things fall through the cracks, but we're working on all of it. We're working on all of it. And we're excited that you all like the things we do. And we appreciate all of your help getting the word out about the things that we do have. Because we do count on you all a lot too to share the products that we have. And when we show you something new, that hopefully you'll share it with your friends and let them know too. Andrew says, I thought about getting some fabric printed on spoon flower and then making it into buttons. That'd be cool. The fabric buttons. I think our maker would do that, right? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Kimberly says, oh, yay. Yeah, we've got some good things. Anna says, maybe themed bags. Maybe. Maybe. Andrew says, we have been trying to do more stuff on social media, but it just takes time. But soon. Yeah, I have to build up a I've been trying hard, but it's kind of with being here and doing the shipping and all that. It's kind of on the schedule of when I can, I do it. But I really need to prioritize, and I need to make a real schedule for my day. It's very hard for us as a small business to stick to any kind of schedule, because we don't have people to say, hey, you do this, I'm going to go do this. It's just us. So I can tell myself, hey, you do this while I go do this, but that doesn't work. So I do need to come up with a better schedule for myself. I do need to, there's certain things I know that I need to do. Yeah, but I'm going to get more organized in my brain about things. And that's what we're both trying to do a little bit more of, and get into a more regular pattern. Hopefully the weather's going to get nicer, and we can definitely get into a more regular pattern about being here at the cottage during specific times, which may be different for Andrew and me, because I want to be here more early so that I can get some things done before the post office closes, but also he usually works much later at night. And while I'm a night person, I think for me it would make more sense to get in here because I need the light, because I take a lot of photos of things and videos of things. And so I need to try and get up here earlier when it gets nicer, a little bit nicer, that it's more temperate in here. But get up here earlier to get photos of things and work on that kind of stuff. And our lighting setup is here, and that helps, but there's nothing like natural light, really. At least nothing that we have at the moment. Let's see here. Oops. Andrew says, we were thinking about doing another big giveaway. Does that interest people? Right? I said we did the one on Facebook, but we're thinking about doing them somehow, maybe on Instagram or YouTube, or maybe just another all over. I don't know. We have to see. What do you think about that? Donna says yes. Amanda's here. Hello, Amanda. Sorry. Excuse me, everybody. Let's see here. Andrew says, I like to work at night because it's quiet. I have a hard time focusing when there's so much going on in the background. Yeah, I have YouTube playing and sometimes music too, and I'm packing and you hear the tape ripping. But for me, I actually like when other people are around. And if he's in there banging around on things, and for me, that's comforting. That's easier for me. But I know it's not as easy for him. Thank you, Donna. For me, I want to try and get up here earlier in the day and get some extra things done before I get to sit down and do the packing and shipping and all that. Anna says, of course we are interested in a giveaway, right? Angela says, yes, you do great giveaways. Yeah. And if you missed it, yesterday we announced that Norma won the giveaway. So congrats again, Norma. We'll be getting that out to you soon. And also, see, that's another thing today. I was going to make a reel showing the actual end of that. If you saw our other reel, I cut it off before it flipped the paper around to show Norma's name. And I meant to make a reel today of that full thing so people could see that we actually pulled that name. And I didn't actually do it yet. So maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Just the way it is. I finally took down the giveaway banners though, and put up something else on the group and on the Facebook page. It's just a lot to keep track of, y'all. It's a lot to keep track of. Andrew says, yeah, conceptually I like to be around when you are, but creative time is hard. Yeah, I get it. So yeah, so that's what's going on here. That's the big thing today. I wanted to ask what people thought of stickers. People would be interested maybe in stickers. It's something I think I want to give it a try. It won't be too expensive. We just need to get a fairly inexpensive inkjet printer, and I think that would do it. I don't think that one was that expensive. I can't remember actually, but that's one of those tankless ones, which is really nice. I didn't know how nice those were until we got this one. The amount of ink that I've actually had to put in that is not a lot for all the pins and all the things that I've made with the sublimation ink. I think I bought extra ink. I don't think I've ever had to put it in yet. I thought we were running low. I was getting scared, and then I realized we're not. Andrew says, I'd like ideas for us to better utilize the Cricut. That's the big thing. Like we have this machine that's supposed to be really useful, and we're not using it. It's not, I've not found it useful in the things that I thought we could use it for or might use it for. And we can cut vinyl with it for one, but it's not something we do often. So I was thinking with stickers, because it's supposedly the software now, it's been updated recently, I guess, or at some point, where it cuts stickers out. So you can send them to the Cricut, and it sends it to the printer, and then it puts registration lines so it knows where to cut, and then it zoops it in, zoops it out, and does the cutting all around the stickers. So I wouldn't have to cut out stickers by hand. That is really the key. Because if I have to cut them out by hand, we're not doing stickers. It's just all there is to it. Norma says, thanks again for the prize package. It's such an incredibly generous giveaway, and I'm so grateful to have won it. Thank you so much. Thank you all for entering. Lena says, I said I had never won a big giveaway from you. I forgot my friend Rita won once, and she gave it to me. So shout out to all the awesome beady people I've met through Andrew's Blog Hops and D-Stash. That's right. We met all of you, the AG Beat fam out there. Andrew says, maybe for etching. I don't know. Does it etch? I don't know. I don't know what all it can do. Maybe that's the problem too. Sandra's here. Hello, Sandra. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you here from Sweet Pea Gemstones. Um, Angela says, I have wanted a Cricut, but wasn't exactly sure how I would use it. Yeah, I really wanted one. I kept thinking about it. I was thinking I was going to do t-shirts. I was going to do all this stuff. And it's not that we can't still do that. But I don't, after I really thought about it, getting into the t-shirt game, maybe not. But I do have a heat press here, and that could be useful because before we didn't have that. Andrew says the Cricut can't etch, but it can cut the vinyl for etching. Oh yeah, it can. And I was watching some people making t-shirts, and they do screen printing, and for their basic designs, they even screen print using the vinyl from the Cricut instead of using the emulsion and all that stuff that you do for a screen. And they have good success with it too. So that's something, because I wanted to learn screen printing. All this stuff we want to learn, but I feel like I can't just learn it without turning it into something we might be able to sell. Because if I'm going to spend the time learning it, I feel like I got to make money on it. I know that's the trap, right? We get trapped in that sometimes, but yeah, with our small business, it's hard not to think like that. Amy says screen printing is fun. Hello, Amy. Screen printing is fun. I think it would be fun. I think it could be fun. Michelle says, I want to give away from Sandra. Nice. I didn't know that. How did I not know that? Congratulations. That's awesome. We got this Cricut after Jenny showed us the basics on screen printing with enamel. Yeah, and I tried to make some screens with it, and it didn't quite work. And then I just kind of gave up on it real quick because I didn't really have the time, energy to work on it. But I think that could be a good possibility too for them. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I just realized I didn't cut more papers for today, and I used them all last night. So I'm gonna cut some papers. Let me. I'm missing my scissors. Let me go get scissors, and I'll be right back. Right. Andrew says, if you want a screen print, I have a UDO, never been opened. Andrew says, you didn't know how to use the enamel is all. That's very possible. 100% possible. And I know that UDO's never been opened. I don't know if everything's still good in that UDO, but I think I kind of want to learn to screen print something. But we've also been talking about electroplating. Andrew and I have been talking about doing electroplating and me learning how to do that. I think that could be super cool. So that's something I'm kind of interested in. And etching, we've been talking about doing etching, metal etching and all that kind of stuff. And I think that would be fun as well. Let's see here. Sandra says, Michelle, I'm so glad you loved it. I'm doing another this month. Keep an eye out. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice. Andrew says, oh, you had too big of a mesh size and the grains of enamel were getting stuck in the screen. Using a finer mesh would allow smaller grains. Yeah, I need to buy a smaller mesh, I think, then, because that, I just bought the one that I found, and I think the mesh size wasn't right on it. And the smaller grains fit through the screen. Angel said, I checked out the Cricut boxes by the road after Christmas. I saw it cuts patterns for sewing. Well, the pup stopped, and so I looked. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about sewing and what it can do that way. But I guess you probably could do something like that. Andrew says, nope, no need for that. What? Buying different screen? No need for that? I'm getting confused then. It sounded like that's what I needed to do. Norma says, Michelle, now my YouTube is getting blurry on and off. Is that what was happening to you? She says, yes. Let me make sure I'm on. Oh, I wasn't on Wi-Fi, y'all. That could be why. I'm surprised it was streaming as good as it was. Because it's streaming real clear on my Instagram over here. You need to sift with the smaller mesh sifters on the screens you already have. Sift with smaller mesh sifters. Oh, okay. So I was using the mesh sifter that was too big. Okay. Two different meshes. The mesh screen and the mesh sifter. So there we go. Hopefully the picture gets better for y'all now out there, because I am now on Wi-Fi. Yeah, I forgot we were running to get a snack right before this, because we didn't want to be low blood sugar during the live, and we went to get a snack, and it kept trying to grab the Wi-Fi while I was trying to do something in the car before we left, and I had to shut it off because we were just far enough away. And then it's been shut off, so hopefully it's better. Sandra says it's actually worse now. I hope it gets better. It shouldn't be worse. It's so weird. My Instagram is fine. Hopefully it gets better. It might just need to catch up a little bit. Might just need to be catch up. You might be watching from when I don't know. Now it's worse. It shouldn't be worse. Oops. Let me make sure I'm on the right network. Let's see here. There we go. Well, it wasn't on the network. It didn't just join the network. Now I think we're on the network. I don't know why it didn't automatically join my network, but now it says we're on the network. So hopefully now it'll get better. Technology. I told you it's been a technology. Been having some issues. Andrew says, plus you can also make an emulsion that you can wet print. I don't even know what that means, but we'll find out, right? Okay, let me find some letters. What did we use yesterday? It was like T, what did we use yesterday? We did TZ lots yesterday, so I gotta find something that's different than that. Let's do WQ lots today. WQ lots today. And I'm going to flip this around, and hopefully the picture for y'all gets better here in a little bit, because I finally got on Wi-Fi officially now. Let's see here. Settings, camera. Nope. This one. Don't mirror it anymore. There we go. Anders says, so with traditional silk screen printing, you use wet inks the way Jenny showed us was dry. Oh, okay. Michelle says, like, it's on 420, but we know it's not. No, we should be streaming higher. Let me jump on YouTube and see if my YouTube is having issues. /Allegory Gallery. Make sure my volume's down so you don't hear me. Let's see how we're doing. Let's see. Dude, hello, hello. It's looking okay on my side. That's weird. So I don't know, but hopefully it gets better. Let me shut this down so it doesn't hog our internet. Let me shut down anything else I've got going other than my Instagram, which I've got to keep going. In case there's something hogging my internet here. Andrew says it's better now. Good. Just took a little while to get on the internet, maybe. Lennis is eating pancake crepes for Strove Tuesday while watching. Nice. We had Sheets sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches. Andrew says I can turn my phone off too. You shouldn't have to. The internet should be fine. We always do this. So who knows? Anyway, let's get started. Let's get started, y'all. What'd y'all have for dinner? Let us started it. So let's hear what y'all had for dinner too. We're gonna have we have a pizza, I think, a small pizza from the fundraiser, and then also we have. Let me also clean my lenses in case they're dirty. There we go. Andrew says it is really windy. Yes, sometimes that affects things a lot. And then we're going to make, I think, we got more tortillas today to make more fake chicken wraps. So that's what we're going to do. So we have mesquite, pork tenderloin, baked taters, and peas. Ooh, that sounds good. Norma says it looks clear to me now, too. Good. Suzanne had lasagna. Yum, 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 yum. Michelle says we were thinking, I think we are having leftover pizza. Nice. Okay. Let me see here. What do we got? What do we got here? Okay. We have this strand. There's one that came off the end. So there's one there. There's 12 large beads there. These are shell. They're really pretty in color. They're an abalone shell in green. And let's do them. There's only one strand available. Let's do that for $14. If you're new to us, you don't know how this works, to purchase from this video, take down the lot number. Send it to us in an email at info@allegorygallery.com. Lot numbers are WQ tonight. WQ1 is this one. It's $14. And if there's more than one available, we'll put a number down in this corner, and that's how many are available at that price. All right, that's how that works. You can only claim via email. That's how we do it, because it just makes the most sense for us. Please send a new email every time. Do not reply to an old email to send a new or to send an email, because that's how you can mess up and miss out. So just send a brand new email every time. Let's see here. Okay. Terry had wings. Nice. Leftovers. Went out to a lunch and had leftover fried green tomato slice with some Cajun chicken wings. Nice. Let's see here. Kimberly says, I had jelly beans for dinner. Hubby is out of town and I don't cook when he is gone. Jelly beans. That's kind of nice though sometimes, just to have that junk food for dinner, right? Andrew says, one of my big goals for 2025, I don't know if it'll happen this year or not, is to do the outside of the cottage. We would love to be able to do the outside of the cottage. At least get it painted, if not get the new, we'd love to be able to get the new shingles, the shakes, the cedar shakes, to fix it up a little bit. The weather side of it is especially feeling it. Michelle says, wind definitely affects your signal. Angela said she had pancake, sausage, bacon, fruit, and syrup. That's a good dinner. That's a good dinner. Eggs, bacon, and apple slices. People are having nice breakfast for dinner. 2 friends sent me some oxides to play with, so I'm excited to use them, says Andrew. Norma had hot ham and cheese for dinner. Amanda made fried rice. Nice. Terry says jelly beans are an important food group, right? Karen says, I'm sitting at my desk still working and I just don't feel like going in the house for something healthy. I don't blame you. Sometimes it's the best. Andrew says, if we can do the board and batten, it might be more cost effective than cedar shakes. Very possibly. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Aren't these lovely? 1 strand available. 24.5 millimeters by about 35 millimeters. 35 millimeters. 1 strand available. WQ1. $14. Andy wants to do sage green now for the cottage. Sage green. That'd be nice. Lennis says, that's a lot of shell beads for $14. I know. We're giving you the good deals tonight, Lennis. Thanks for calling it out. Because I think that's a really good, super deal. This is also a lot of ones coming up, too. WQ2, $24. These are a little bit more. I'm giving you the good deal. This is vintage shell. Vintage shell beads. These are mother of pearl. Mother of pearl shards, daggers, pendants, drops, whatever you want to call them. They're all different shapes. Look how fun they are. $24 for the strand. It's a big strand. There's a lot of things on here. This is about a 14-inch strand. And they are graduated, so they start out smaller up here. Terry says, oh, I love those shapes. Aren't these awesome? Mother of pearl. They get much larger down here. Some really fun ones down in here. Andrew said, I love these. I can't believe they're still available. Andrew said, I originally wanted to do dark blue at the cottage, but only if we paint the roof. But I recently saw someone paint their roof and started peeling really fast. That's what I was concerned about, if we paint the metal roof. Andrew says, now my YouTube picture is fuzzy. Oh no. I don't know what's happening. Andrew said, these are perfect for mermaid necklaces, right? I think these would be great. They look nice with some flower beads in a lei. Yes, they would, Terry. One strand available, WQ2. We're only charging $24 for that strand. $24 for that strand. And because it's fuzzy again. It must be the weather, because there's no reason why it would suddenly get fuzzy again. There's no reason. I didn't turn anything else new on. Nothing else happened. WQ3. It must be all in the weather. Let's do these. $12. Now it's clear. It keeps coming and going, says normal. Yeah, it has to be weather related. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. It's a whole strand of these little shell. Check that out. These are fun. You get a whole strand of these. This is a 16-inch strand. Only $12, WQ3. I think these are super fun. WQ3. One strand available. These are approximately, let's see here, 14, about 14 millimeters, by about 11. 14 by 11. Beautiful shell beads. One strand available. Only $12. Terry says another cool shape, right? Michelle says, you guys have had lives like this before. Nothing new for us with the weather. I'm sure you get some wild weather out there. Y'all get some wild weather. Let me see. I think I have 2 strands of these available. WQ4. WQ4. Let's make these $14 each. I've got 2 of them available. And it says that's a good price too, because you usually sell a quarter for half that, right? Just trying to give you really good prices tonight, y'all. This is really nice. More beautiful shell beads in this nice flat shape. Beautiful color. There are 2 strands of this available. you're getting about a 16-inch strand. Let me see here, let's do it this way, 12. It's about 15.5 inches. 15.5 inches. These beads are approximately 25 millimeters by 30 millimeters by 4.5. WQ4. Two strands available. I think these are good prices on all of these. If you like shell, I do. I think they're so pretty, and they're super light, so they make great things for earrings. If you want to make quick earrings that are inexpensive. Oh, these are nice. One moment, everybody. I'll be right back. I need to check something. Okay, sorry. We had some like this yesterday, and they were bigger, and I wanted to make sure, the price is the price, but nope, we chucked that down to 20. We had them at 22 for the bigger ones, and that was a lower price, so we're going to go with that for these. This is a smaller size and a different color than we had yesterday in these type of shell beads. They're put together and fitted together to make these beautiful shapes. And look at those rainbows in that shell. $20 for the whole strand. WQ5. And let's see, this strand is approximately, that's 16 inches. That's the 16-inch strand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 beads. Lucky number 13 beads on that. WQ5, $20. 5 is so cool, says on the right. These are just about 25 millimeters by, let me try a different one. Doesn't want to grab that one. By about 31.5. Really, really pretty. WQ5. And that is a good, my email wasn't working in addition. So WQ3 has sold. Thank you so much. And WQ5, 2 people tried for it. I've only got one though, I think. I'll check to make sure, but I think I've only got one. Thank you all so much. I was getting concerned nothing was selling. I was like, this is some fun stuff. I don't know why nothing's selling. That's because my email wasn't working. WQ6. Okay. I know in here, I think I had. These are the big ones. And I do have to have a bigger price on these because they cost more for this color originally. These are the larger white ones. And hold on. I have a few smaller white ones. I have to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have enough. So let's do this. Hold on, everybody. Okay, well, I'm going to show you these though. These are the big ones. The big ones in that lighter color. We had darker ones yesterday, and I don't know that they were this big. So these are 26. And it says those would be $3 to $5 a bead, so 6 pays for the whole strand. The rest is gravy, right? Now these are big. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on a strand. And this is 33 by 42. 6 are chunky monkeys, says Donna, right? Very chunky monkeys, but we've got 2 of them available. And they're $26 each. I think that's a really 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's $2.60 a bead. That's a really good deal for these big, and they're beautiful shell. Look at the color. Look at the, oh, it's just beautiful shell. Michelle says on that last one, make one into a pendant, sell it for 20, and the rest is profit, right? Yeah, you can make this into a pendant. These ones too. Sell them for $26 for a necklace and a chain. Or sell 2 of them at partial that, and you paid for the whole strand. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Got 2 of them available. WQ6, $26 each. Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna. I feel bad doing it. I'm gonna do it at 22. 22. If anybody wants them, there we go. I'm marking it down. I feel bad because even though these cost more for us in the end, I'm going to do them for the same price as the ones last night. It's so hard for me not to do that. So there you go. I'm marking them down. 26 down to 22. If you want the white ones, there you go. 2 strands available. That's for this show only. Hello, Andrew.
Hi.
He finally came in from his office in the car.
Wow, it was nice out there. It's kind of nice and cozy.
Oh.
You know, I posted this thing about this bed. There's like a little bit claustrophobic style, but
I love that idea.
But then
I would totally love that.
I don't want to share
what
with you. I'm not going to share with you.
No, I mean our own. I don't want to share with you either.
No, I don't like that. I barely have room in the roll-time bed. So some of y'all saw that I made this during Charity Hall's workshop, and I was kind of foolish because the first pieces I made didn't have any holes. So I made a lot of work for myself making settings. So yesterday, this is one of it. I don't know, I may have to redo this, but there is a little spot where the solder joint is that I may be able to buff that out, but I don't know. I think about it. It's almost done, so. But anyways, this is one of the settings, and there's a tiny little lip that goes in there and keeps this from popping out. But the issue is if you have this like a fraction off, then it falls right through. So you have to have it kind of secure. So I don't know. I'll think about it if I redo it. Chances in all likelihood, I probably won't. But I
Well, that
just
looks good.
see that there's this one little solder. I'm really bad about this thing where I introduce things with all its flaws instead of praise me.
He says, "This is what's wrong with it, and this is what's wrong with it, and before
Correct.
you even see it, this is what's wrong with it."
Correct. That's how my mom used to introduce me. She'd say, "This is the lazy one." So, anyways, it may smooth itself out after I set it. Also, so there's the other thing.
That looks really good with that, though.
This is a pain in the butt
When I saw you trying to make those, I was like, "Oh, he's gonna have his work cut out."
Correct. It is. So that's a sneak peek for what's coming on Friday.
So it is Friday.
Yeah, I was gonna do it on Monday, or yesterday. Well, originally we were gonna do it on last Friday, but then we decided to do it we decided to take a break from selling stuff on Friday.
Yeah.
So
we just needed a break in general.
But also because we're showing solidarity and all that good stuff.
Yes.
So not to get into it, but to sort of get into it. And then we were going to do it on Monday, but some of the stuff I was working on just wasn't working out. Like I'll bring the other things that I'll show you didn't work out. Well, he shows you the next thing.
Okay. So because somebody else wanted the WQ5, I'm going to sneak in here with the WQ7. 5 was how much? 5 was $20. I'm going to do this for 10. And I want you to know this is an extremely good price because I'm going to show you something else too. So these are the smaller ones. There's only 6 of 2, 4, 6. There's 6 of them here. So it's about half of this strand, and it's half of the price. So WQ7, if you missed out on WQ5, because 2 people tried to get that, this is the same as 5, but it's half as much. So if you want to know if you got 5, let me know. But I just wanted to put this out there because I found a few of these loose ones and figured maybe somebody would want them. Okay, go ahead, Andrew.
You can pull it.
Oh, I was just going to leave it there so they can continue to see that.
Anyway, so sometimes we buy stuff and they're from all different kinds of sources. And so, you take your chances.
Mm-hmm.
And so I bought this and thinking it was sterling, and it was actually silver-plated copper. And I didn't know, and so I made a bunch of these head pins, these bold head pins for some of the prong settings for some of the ones that were inspired by the New Day pieces that I made. And so I can't use these.
No.
I'll use them for another project. So this is
they were balling up real good.
This one it was a little bit slower on these. I was like, why is this being so slow? And the one you took a little film of was with real silver, and that's how. Oh,
because that's what I was watching. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, they were balling up real good.
This was not. So these were kind of a little bit stubborn. I'll still use these. I have a class that I'm teaching at Peters Valley on powder coating, and this is a perfect example of how you can save a bunch of hot trash with powder coating. I don't think they look that bad.
Dennis says I would use them for something, but I like rustic.
Yeah, but if you want something that's all silver, and then you get this, then
that's not the look.
No.
That's not the look.
So what I'll do is I'm teaching a class on powder coating. So I'm going to show you how to make your own bold head pins and then powder coat them. And then you have colorful nation, and then it could be anything underneath.
There you go.
So sneaky tricky.
All right. The person who got WQ7 did get, or the person who missed WQ5 did get WQ7, is what I'm trying to say. So the one who missed WQ5, you got WQ7. All right, WQ8. WQ8. Let's see, what do we got next? Up in here, up in here. All right, just to show you how good of a deal those strands are, these are a little different because they are a little bit more colorful, but I have 3 of these available, and we normally charge $4 each on these. $4 each. So I know after you just saw those, but you can't get these by the strand. So if you want these, they are $4 each. But that shows you how good of a deal we're giving you with those strands. Julie says, I guess I didn't get WQ7. No, you did not. You did not. So these are slightly darker. They've got darker edges.
I like that.
They're more silvery, kind of silvery and gold. So if you use silver or gold jewelry or both, they'd be great with mixed metals.
I like the edge of dark. Cause
I do too. Yeah. So there's 3 of them available. They're $4 each. It's crazy, right? When we're selling them by the strand for $20 for the whole strand, or $22 for the whole strand. But that's the way it goes.
You buy more, you save.
Right? You buy more, you save. You get the whole strand, you save.
Take a rubber stamp and stamp an image on top.
Oh, that'd be cool. And these are the bigger ones. They're about 40 by 31 and a half.
Like
WQ8.
like this. And then it will have an image, and then you get the shiny in the background.
That'd be nice.
Maybe a vampire.
A vampire. Oh, you're gonna show something else?
Okay,
I'll leave that out because that worked. People were claiming that other stuff.
Oh.
We're gonna just leave it out there.
Well,
so
here's what I was trying to make.
Ooh, a little 3-piece.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
until
it.
You see it tomorrow or whenever I had finished.
By Friday, I hope.
No, otherwise we'll just
postpone.
Again.
Permanent postponing.
Yeah, again.
Again and again and again.
No. But it's better this way because then I actually get to finish up some projects.
Yeah.
As opposed to not.
Yeah, well, I said we could have done some, but then you get like a little blip here and a little blip there.
No, I want to have a big reveal.
A big reveal.
Like how the people on Instagram do.
We gotta advertise then for the week leading up to it here.
Go ahead.
Okay. I can start advertising for it. Big reveal. Big reveal. What? I'm getting tugboated over here.
Sassy tugboat.
I'm not being sassy.
Maybe Gertie can help me.
Gertie.
Put her little apron on, get to work. Idabelle, she can cut stuff out with her claws.
They are sharp, those kids. He trims their nails so often, and they are constantly sharp.
I have a permanent scar on my face now.
Do you? So these are cowrie, the brown cowrie shells. Look at how beautiful.
Those are cool.
These are. They were 24. I'm doing them for 22 for y'all. WQ9. Excuse me.
You see the white ones, but you don't usually see.
You don't normally see brown. Not with
they're speckled, so don't get confused that it's just like brownie.
Brownie. No, they're not brownie.
Look at them make a mouth. Make a mouth.
Hold on, wait. I gotta turn my color.
What?
Brownie. Smiley.
My grandma, she used to glue googly eyes onto them. And she'd make little people creatures. And I was thinking about this. I was like, I basically am turning into my mom and grandma. And then kind of dry toast like my dad.
Oh boy.
When he starts busting out things
You're
about
getting quite the mix.
I know. He used to do this thing where like he would pretend like he just had an idea about Krakatoa all of a sudden. And he'd be like, oh.
This is a 15-inch strand.
Krakatoa. And now I'm like, that was enamel. Oh.
He does do that, y'all.
Would you like to hear about this random enamel thing?
22 millimeters by 16.1.
Would you like to
Well,
hear random stories about beads?
yeah, right. We all do. 16.8 actually.
See, my dad promised he didn't know how to pick his audience.
Yeah, he didn't have the right audience going.
If he had the Krakatoa Appreciation Club, then maybe they would have been like so interesting.
And I love how these are drilled through here and then out the mouth hole. We'll call that the mouth.
It looked like a mouth.
I know. So they can hang in earrings like this.
Oh, like a bead cap?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
If
cute.
you wanted to, right?
It was like a bead cap. Put some little fringy out the mouth hole.
That'd be cool. It says WQ9, 1 strand available, $22. That's a limited time price, y'all.
Okay, I'll leave you to and get back to work. I kept procrastinating and start talking to people.
I know, you're going to not get anything done again.
Correct. I did do stuff.
I know, you got a lot of stuff done.
It didn't work out, William.
I know.
Next time I'm in the pressure, you can have do the reveal.
I don't want to do the pressure.
Wow.
I reveal my things as they come out, like all my pottery. They get the reveal as they come.
You don't have a pressure to perform.
No.
Me, I have to put on my dancing monkey
You
costume.
picked it. You picked it.
I know my life.
You decided.
My life.
Okay, everybody, get ready. $4 each. Big shell, whatever shape this is. They're drilled this way, top to bottom. These are shells put together again in these large beads. So I'm going to do it this way because that's top to bottom. So that's 24.5 by the widest on this. Oh, come on. There you go. 24.5, and then the widest on this is about 31. 31. There are 4 of these available. WQ10. They're $4 each. Nice large shell beads. Very interesting. WQ10. And it says, I have those. They are awesome, aren't they? I love them. We've sold 2 of them so far, so we've got 2 of them still available. Thank you so much. Are we on WQ10 already? WQ11. And we sold the other WQ10, 2 of those. So thank you so much. Those are sold out. Sold out. Let's see. I have these. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. And we'll do these for I'll do them for $2.50 each. $2.50 each. These are shell on one side, and I believe it's a resin on the other. They're 2-holed. So they've got 2 holes through. And they've got a shell on one side, which is really pretty. And we've got resin on the other. So they're super light. You could use them as a bracelet. You could use them for a double strand necklace if you're using 2 strands together. I think you could work with some really fun things doing a double strand necklace with that, using those at specific points within the necklace. But look how pretty that shell is. And these are about 29.7 by 27.2 by about 4.8, so about 5 millimeters thick only. And super, super light, y'all. These have almost no weight. They could easily be earrings. If you want to do some kind of come down with 2 strands into the earrings and come out maybe with a tassel on the bottom, that'd be pretty cool. You could put 2 of them together. They'd still be light enough for earrings if you wanted to do them back to back somehow, so that they were the same on both sides, or if you did that as a pendant. Then it says you can string one side for a necklace and bead with the other side with drops. That's cool. Definitely do that. So yeah, you could do this string through there, right, and drop things down this way. So WQ11, 10 of them available, $2.50 each. Normally they're about $3.50 to $4 each, like the other shell stuff. I don't think we've ever shown those before, ever. That's a new thing we've acquired, or that I found, actually. WQ12. My Sharpie's getting worn out here. Let's see, how many do these? What do these have? One, two strands of these. Let's do these for normally I would do those for 16. Let's make them $12 each. 2 strands available. We're giving you a really good price on these. If I can get them untangled from each other. So make sure they're the same size, yeah. These are vintage shell star beads. $12 a strand. 2 strands available. How pretty are those? Vintage shell star beads. And these strands are, come on, it's about a 14-inch strand. WQ12. 2 strands available.
I think whoever designed the pour spout for the dehumidifier was hateful.
It's about 21.5 by about 20.
Because no matter how you try to pour it out, it sloshes everywhere. And it's the same thing with whoever designed the tops for like denatured alcohol. I was like, you know, this is supposed to be for pouring, and yet they make this weird lip.
Both of these have sold. Thank you so much.
And that business pours everywhere. I was like, is
Did
it
you
like
just try and empty it? You just came back from that work?
And I was just, because it's fresh on my mind. So this is like the show about nothing in my mind. But maybe y'all have experience with this where you try to pour something out and it pours halfway onto everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And so, of course, it sloshes on my shoes, which, if you know, I wear the Crocs, which have convenient vent holes, so your socks gets nice and moist.
Oh, now you've got wet socks all night, all night long, all night long.
No, that's supposed to be a good thing all night long.
Right.
The wet socks all night long is for the sadness.
The sad. Look at these rainbows.
Those are pretty.
These are 2 holes again. There are 4 of them available. They are $4 each. They're a composited shell. Multiple pieces of shell put together.
They laminate them together.
Yeah.
And the base is wood.
Yeah, they're wood or cork underneath, right? Wood or cork?
Whatever.
They're very light, super light. WQ13. These are big ones.
In the Philippines.
These are 32.5 by about 46.5. Or in inches, they are 1 inch and 7/8 by 1 1/4 inches. But look at those colors. WQ13, $4 each, 4 of them available. Like they're techno colored. I don't think we've ever shown those before either. WQ13. Told you we had some fun shapes and sizes and things tonight. I hope you think they're fun. I think they're fun. We've sold one of the WQ13s. Thank you so much. We've got 3 of them still available. 3 of them still available. Oh, this is a good price. Oh, we had a good price on this. I can't go any lower. I can't. WQ14. We have $18 on this. This is worth it. This is worth it. This is Chinese turquoise. This is real turquoise. It's been stabilized but not dyed. And these are turquoise little drops. Look at how beautiful they are. Look at the colors. Stabilized but not dyed turquoise drops. And look how they're drilled. They're drilled through, not across. From back to front, not side to side. $18 only for this entire strand of vintage Chinese turquoise. 1 strand available. Vintage strand. This strand is, I'm going to do it this way because it's hard. So this is 12 to there. Well, 13, 14, 15 and a half inch strand. 15 and a half inch strand of Chinese turquoise drops. Wouldn't those be pretty in earrings? Dangle earrings. WQ14, $18. Let me give you a size approximately. Let me just grab, let's grab, this looks like a mid-size one. Let's grab this one. It's about 12 and a half by 8 and a half. 12 and a half millimeters by 8 and a half millimeters. Chinese turquoise drops. 1 strand available, $18 for the strand. I'm surprised these are here. Maybe people don't like the way they're drilled. I think they'd be great for earrings that way, though. Charlie's here. We said turquoise, and Charlie showed up. Says, I'm stewing rice. I'm sewing rice heating pads. Nice. Nice. WQ12 were in nice shape. You're on 12? Oh, you don't know about the you don't know about the turquoise yet? WQ12. Oh, those stars. Yeah, they sold out. They sold out those stars. Let's see here. WQ. Everybody still out there? I'm not getting many comments here. Q15. I thought I'd get more comments. These were 24. I'm going to drop them 1 time only down to 18. Or it 1 time only down to 18. Oh, I'm slowly catching up, says Charlie. I slept all day. I bet. Not feeling good. I hope you got some rest. I feel like I have way more than 40 lots in that bag. Kim says, I'm here. Norma's still here. Thank y'all. This is sardonyx. Graduated sardonyx. I was standing because I can see my camera better when I stand, but I need to sit a little bit. 14 just sold. Thank you so much. That was the turquoise. Good deal on that one. This is a beautiful sardonyx. I love these. I love these shapes. It's kind of irregular. Almost, I don't know. They're not triangular. I don't know what that shape is considered. But they're beautiful sardonyx. And this strand is approximately 15 and a quarter. Kim says, love the trapezoid shape. I told you I pulled different shapes for you. You said you liked them. You were one of the ones that liked the different shapes. And I was like, finally, somebody who likes the weird shapes like me. So I started pulling some weird shaped stuff. Trapezoid, says Anna. Yeah, that's what Kimberly said too, right? Trapezoidal. I love this one. That makes the whole strand right there. A lot of these are mostly black, but there's like that one has some translucency there and some white. But beautiful sardonyx. WQ15, $18, one strand only. Super fun. Let me give you the size. They graduate from about 14 by 21 to, I actually think this one's the biggest one, to about 24, we'll say. So that's about 10 millimeters bigger by 32. Angela's still here. Thank you so much. WQ15. Love these odd shapes. How many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3. 3 of these. Let's see. WQ16. I've got 3 of these. We had these at 16. I'm going to drop them just this one time down to 14. Just this one time down to 14 a strand. And that's a deal. That's a deal for these. These are, again, shell. These are hollow. Hollow formed shells loaded together. Look at the color. Look how pretty they are. And there's 3 strands of them here. You can see all 3 strands. Each strand is approximately 16 inches. And they're only $14 each. WQ16. They're super light because they're hollow, so they would make amazing earrings. I don't know. I was trying to think, would they make them into a bracelet? Maybe that'd be a pretty cool bracelet, I think. Pretty funky. Or use them in a necklace. I think they make the best earrings. It'd be super. The whole strand itself is super light, so they are each individually. You could probably put 2 of them on each ear and be fine. Anna says, I have made earrings with these. See? You said they're so light, you could probably put 2 of them on an ear and make a super long earring. Maybe put a even a crystal pearl in between. Do it like this, put a crystal pearl in between, make a long earring. Banana shapes, says Kimberly. Neat, right? They are kind of banana shaped. That's a good term for it. We've sold, let me check here. We've sold 1 of these so far. Thank you so much. WQ16, $14. Okay. What am I doing here? WQ17. Let's see what's in my bag next. I want to stand because it's easier for me to show and see things, but I also want to sit because my feet are getting tired of standing. How about that? How's that work? How does that work? Let's see here. Oh, let's do this. I want to do something else. Let's do these. these were 36. We're going to drop them down to, let's go 28. Let me see how many of them I have. Just two. Just two. And they're stuck together. I don't want the strings at the end. I hate to do this, but let's cut that out. There you go. Now you're separated. All right. Now these are beautiful quartz. Faceted rondelles. Vintage faceted rondelles in quartz. You can get your sun catchers with those. Make some bling bling earrings or necklaces. Whoa, don't fall. Or make that into one beautiful bracelet. Well, multiple beautiful bracelets if you want to. Use some colored Softlex in there. Get some color showing through, or use colored silk if you want a knot in between each one. You'll see the color through that center. These are exceptional quality. These are approximately 11.7, so just about 12 millimeter. Just about 12 millimeter faceted rondelles. And these strands, this is 12, 30, 40, these are 16-inch vintage strands. WQ17. Beautiful, beautiful quartz. I know some of you grabbed these because we had originally, I think, 6 of these. And we're down to these 2 only. Look at that. Look at those colors. WQ17. 2 of them left. That's it. They're really well worth the $36. They're actually worth more than that, I would say. But we've got 2 left, $28 each. If you're interested. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night of bargains, everybody. Every night's the night of bargains here, but that's a really good one. Internet doesn't want to cooperate with the focusing tonight. Oh no, because those are beautiful. I hope you saw those, because they are gorgeous. We have 2 strands of these available. I'm going to do them for $8. That's just mark them down, sell them off. Mark them down, sell them off. That, I believe, is a quote from AbFab, or at least a paraphrase. I don't know if anybody knows AbFab. Anybody knows that quote, where it comes from? Mark them down, sell them off. So these are stunning dyed shell drops. This is the back side. This is what the fronts look like. And this is absolutely fabulous, right? Mark them down, sell them off. That's what we're doing with these right here. $8 a strand. Dyed shell drops. There you have it. These are approximately, let me do these in inches. That's about 1 3/4 inches by about 5/8 of an inch. 1 3/4 by about 5/8 of an inch. There they are, front and back. WQ18. Really interesting shape, really pretty. Again, super light, definitely earring weight. If you wanted to make some fun earrings with those, whatever you want to do with them. Super fun. 2 strands available. Maven says, love AbFab, but don't remember the quote. So I think it was when she was she was bringing in the Romanian babies, and they kept coming and they kept coming, and they were like, "How are you going to get rid of them?" And she says, "Mark them down, sell them off. Mark them down, sell them off." So yeah, I think that's where that comes from. Terry says, "They are so cool, aren't they?" Nobody's grabbed them up yet, though. WQ19. Ooh, these are nice. How many strands of these have? One of these lost one or two of them. They're in the bag though. So we have, I'm going to mark these. Let's see. I'm going to mark these at, let's give you a good deal. $10 a strand. There are 2 strands available.
I have more if you need more.
Okay.
My secret stash.
In your secret stash.
Can you plug my phone in?
Oh, yeah. Are you dead?
Almost. You know, I get nervous and shaky.
I know. Come over here. So these beautiful shells, this kind of pink and black.
They're dyed.
Beautiful colors. Maybelline says, that's the series I would like to rewatch. I rewatch it every once in a while.
What is that?
Ab Fab.
Does the new one come out yet?
We've just sold one of the 19s. Thank you so much. I've got one left, unless Andrew's got more in his stash. Like I said, you can see this one's a little bit, it's like too short, but they fell off. I have them right there. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for joining us. I've got some, just sold another one. Thank you so much. Both of those have sold. There may be more. If you want to claim them, Andrew will look in his stash to see. Jumping bean shape. And the best color, love them. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, this just changed what I was planning to do. So we do have more of those.
Are they the same?
Those are the same. Yeah, those are about the same. They're close enough. But, so we have more of those. But okay. Okay. Since you
Look
like
how dusty the bag was.
I know. He pulled them from the deep stash.
Don't worry about it. Did you miss that?
Don't worry about it. I know. I haven't heard that in a while. Let's see. How many do we have in these dusty, dirty bags? 1, 2.
Kind of.
Hmm?
Some of them.
Ah!
That's some broke.
I know. That's good quality there.
I need to put like a bouncy mat underneath you.
I know. I should always come with a bouncy mat.
Like a tutu.
So there are 3 of these ones available. And it says, we missed you, Andrew.
Did you?
Kimberly says, maybe they talked to me because they resembled my dinner.
Did you have mussels for dinner?
No, shit. Jelly beans.
Oh, jelly belly.
We have these in yellow as well. There are 3 of them available in yellow. And they have a little bit of blue. They all have a little bit of this gray blue in there.
I think the gray blue is natural.
The natural.
The brownish black and the kind of grayish blue is natural.
So the yellow is the unnatural, the dyed, which is really cool. So we have that. And then I've got another color for y'all too. Spring colors, right? Says Anna. And I think, I don't know how many of this color we have. Uh-oh. There's like a mixed bag there of multiple colors. So this one goes back in. We just sold one of the yellow strands. Thank you so much. And we have 2 of the next one coming up. Ooh, I'm going to put these in better.
Yeah.
Less dusty bags.
I mean, that's from the day back machine.
Yeah, it is.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. That was the yellow.
We probably should do total requests, and then I can come up with.
I did just break one of those. So there's only 2 of the yellow left. Everybody, no, there's a replacement. Don't worry. Only one of them broke. And then we have.
See, I think you should have one of those mats.
I'm not disagreeing.
Get the anti-fatigue.
We just sold another one of the yellows. Thank you so much. And I do have a yellow to replace the broken one if anybody wants the 3rd yellow strand. There was only one that broke.
Did you get nervous because I'm here now?
Probably. I'm getting all flustered.
Now look what happened.
Staring at me.
I know. I should.
Staring me down. These are all black and blue. Really pretty.
I'll go.
Oh, he's so happy to go, everybody.
No, but I'll leave you to it so you don't drop anything out.
That's probably a good idea.
See, bye.
Bye. All right, WQ21, everyone. These are the blue ones. And there are 2 strands of these available only. WQ21. We've got one of them sold so far. Thank you so much. There's one of these left. WQ21. One of the blues left. One of the yellow, one of the blue. All right. Who knew we even had those? I didn't know we had the other colors. That was all Andrew. We just sold the other blue. Thank you so much. The blues are sold out. Let's see. $10 seems to be a sweet spot. Let's just throw these out at $10 too and see if somebody grabs them. I love these. I know I've shown these before. Maybe at $10. Somebody will want these. They're like upside down heart shapes. They're super pretty. Or whale tails. Look like whale tails or heart shapes. Making a mermaid pendant. Maybe the tail of the mermaid. You get 2, 4, 6, 8 drops, 8 pendants for $10. WQ22, put them at $10 for you only. $10 only. $10 only. WQ22. Oh, let me give you a size on these. I'm going to do it in inches because they're pretty big. It'll make more sense to most people. 1.5 inches by about 1 1/8 inches. A little bit of a headache here, y'all. You need to stretch. One moment while I stretch. Oh, gave you just enough time to claim WQ22. Thank you so much. Okay, WQ23. These were $9. I have one left. I'm going to make it $7. That's a really good deal for this.
Did you tell them about how Douglas Pryor is coming to the Virginia School in Waynesboro and how I want to go?
No, I did not. I'm glad you just told them all.
Well, just so you know.
Just so you know, as he's trying to find ways to get out of his work here and go to another class.
Yeah, but just think of how amazing that would be. What a fantastic opportunity to learn from somebody. Well, I still have a chance.
What's wrong with you or him?
He just got on a famous TV show, like the spinoff of Mythbusters.
Oh.
And so probably I won't be able to afford his classes.
23 has sold. Thank you so much. That is fabulous.
He gets more famous.
Even more famous?
Correct. Move to Hollywood.
Move to Hollywood. Well, I know Cheryl's here, and I know she loves the luxury bead blend, so I'm going to do a recap of some luxury bead blends that didn't, sell out so well.
Where I made too much, right?
Well, maybe. These all came together, so people bought, but like this we only sold one of, so I think it was just a slow night because I can't believe, and we never showed them again, as we often don't. I know. So, and we're putting them at $10. $10 for y'all. Normally these are $12. Normally they're 12. We're gonna make them 10. What you doing, marking down all my stuff?
And that's a It doesn't look much in the bag, but that's all fire polish.
This is all fire polish. Vintage, modern, mostly vintage fire polish. Vintage. It's all vintage. I was gonna say I just don't really see them modern.
So basically, that's like a $25 to $30 value.
Look at that for $10. Kimberly says you are pulling out a lot of the fun shapes for sure. I told you I was going to do it. I did it. Look at these luxury bead blends. 2 of them available. WQ24.
I'm not playing.
2 of them available.
You don't think I'm playing that that's worth $30 to $30? Probably $30 or more.
Yeah.
Because that's more than one strand.
That's much more than one strand.
Because those strands are about $4 a piece, except for the larger ones. They were more.
So that's WQ. Cheryl says, uh-oh.
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 Don't worry about it, Cheryl.
Lena says, yes, but repoussé and chasing skills are always added value to any metalsmith.
Correct. See? Isn't that true, Linus? I agree so wholeheartedly.
All right. Let's do. I can't believe more of these ones didn't go.
And it'll, actually, it will, because it's closer to Penland, it'll actually cut down my driving time.
Oh.
Instead of 9 hours, it'll be about 5 hours. And so, do you really want me on the road? Tired and exhausted.
Well, how many hotels could you get for the price of that class?
Well, did you know I have somebody to stay with during that class?
Oh, do you? Yeah, but how many hotels, instead of taking that class, to go between from there to your next place?
Oh, well,
could you afford with the price of that class?
Yeah, but do I learn at the hotel?
No, but you wouldn't be exhausted, and we would come out with more money.
I'm telling. No. Once you
look at
learn
these.
So good, then that's like a positive. Like that add value.
Well, you better go over there and start adding value.
I'm waiting for my phone. I can't work without my
I bet
stories.
You could work better without your phone.
No, I need my stories.
Bead blends are my love language, says Cheryl.
How
I know, I couldn't even shut the bag once I opened it again.
This double stuff.
Look at these. Hardly anybody, I think one person bought one of these too. That's it.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Those are all expensive check beads, y'all.
Yeah,
There's no filler in that.
Andrew was being generous on the day he made all these. And we still, although we have not sold any tonight.
Oh, well.
I'll go in there.
Maybe the people buying them. See, that's another one where the value of the beads is worth more than the blend.
Yeah. Cheryl says I already have it, but it's gorgeous. All right, this one, I think because we had other colors of the same color that night, none of these sold.
What?
I know. There are 5 of these, so I know no one has this one yet. And it is nice.
Good for spring.
Very good for spring. They've got
summer.
these acrylic flower or acrylic leaves in there.
How come you highlight the cheapest bead in there first?
Because that's what's sticking out to me. But look at the flower, the glass flowers, the daggers. Oh no, what's happening? We sold both of 25, so those are both gone. Thank you so much.
And the opalescent glass.
Opalescent glass in there.
That's the rosewater opalescent.
Rosewater opalescent.
I think there's S word in that one too.
I think those are S word right there.
Maybe. The clear ones are.
Look at that, WQ26. We've sold one of these.
30 cents a piece.
Look at these. Look at that. Ooh, I like that one.
So basically, if you just pick out the S word, you're gonna get your
you're gonna get your money's worth.
Maybe.
So there's 4 of these still available. Let me just try and open one so you can kind of see in there. Look at those. Annis is back here on YouTube. Check the picture on Facebook, and it's the same. So it must be coming from us in our bad weather. Oh, look at that English cut. Look at that English cut in there.
You know, I talked to one of the Czech people, and they said, you know, the English cut is like an old cut. And there was a company that wanted, they went to the Czech Republic and they found a bunch of the old molds. And they said, nobody wants these. And then so they made that. And then I think I got Screening Magazine. And now all of a sudden there's all these people who want them.
I love English cut.
And I think it's one of the ones that's here to stay.
There's amethyst in here.
So that is rotation for like...
Yeah, there's the English cut. Now you may not get all of these things in your mix, but he mixes them up pretty good. Look at that. That's beautiful. Quartz. Lovely, lovely beads. Here, I'll give that to you. You did good. We sold another one of these. So 2 of them have sold. 3 of them are still left. Thank you so much. Yeah, Cheryl collects them all for sure, right?
What about Douglas Pryor?
And Cheryl, I know you emailed us looking for that other bead blend. I have not found any more of it yet. So I don't think, I'm getting to the point where I have to say we probably don't have any more of those ones.
Maybe you can buy one off Norma, because I think Norma had one.
I think Norma did have one.
I don't think I made very many of that one.
I think I just shipped one to somebody today too.
It was in their order.
That was in their order, yeah.
Pre-selected.
Yeah, not from recent. WQ27. Let's see, do I got more bead blends? Ooh, I do.
Here's this one.
3 of these. Thank you. We sold one of these last time. We've got 3 of them still available. These were super fun. Look at these pastels with that blue chalcedony in there, blue lace agate. Rose quartz. Some of that vintage plastic with AB finish on it. How fun is that? Talk about a spring. Oh, you got Andrew. We got Andrew making a new one over there.
Well, we talk about it enough, and it happens.
You talk about it enough, and it happens.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. WQ27. We just sold one of these. Thank you so much. We've only got 2 of them still left.
I'm gonna make all of them. So
this is the one you got, Michelle. This is William. I got the bead blend. This one. Only one person got it before. It's really pretty.
So you were the one?
You were the one. Julie says the connection is so fuzzy I can't see what you're showing. Well, let me turn off my Wi-Fi. Maybe it'll be better if I turn it off. Maybe, let's see. I'll just do it. Yeah, just do it from my cell connection. Let's see if that's any better. Cheryl says, I manifested it again. Go, Andrew, go. Let's see, WQ28. If this doesn't make the cell connect or the connection any better, then it must be something in the network. Because these are 2 different connections we're jumping onto. So one should be better.
Or could be.
Terry says it's really clear when there are no beads on the mat.
I know. I noticed that too.
This one, it says we didn't sell any of this one either. Poor Andrew. There was 4 on this tag, and there are still 4 of them here. Interesting.
Maybe people are done with it.
Maybe people are done with it. I think we just did a lot of them that night, and I think that night we ran really late. Cheryl says it's much clearer on Facebook. Now, good. Look at these. There's some nice large hole beads in there. Some of those painted wooden beads. WQ28, $10. So Cheryl's saying it's clear on Facebook. Maybe YouTube's having issues.
I don't know. I was on Facebook earlier, and that one was having issues. But I thought it was just my phone.
And of course, we have numbers that are higher than most days when we have these issues. WQ28, we've sold 1 of those. We've still got 3 available. Cheryl says, sorry, it just got wonky again. It must not be us, because I've been on cellular and I've been on Wi-Fi. One of them would definitely be better.
It's probably StreamYard.
It might be StreamYard. That could be. StreamYard sometimes has issues. We just sold a second one of those. We have 2 of them left for y'all. Dale says, I haven't been able to see the bead blends clear now, but missed the last ones completely. Oh boy. Could it be so many streaming from the... Wait, could it be so many streaming from the present address? We stream out of StreamYard. If it's a streaming issue, it could be StreamYard, because we stream to one place, and then they multicast it for us. So it could be them having an issue. It should definitely be a difference whether I'm on cellular or Wi-Fi. And it doesn't seem like it's making a difference. So it seems like it's the connection. Oh, she said from the presidential address. That did start, didn't it? Kind of. Yeah, it was. People were complaining earlier too that it was
not complaining.
Not complaining, but you know, it is complaining.
Just
it's a complaint. Gently pointing out. Yeah, people weren't complaining, but they were saying that earlier. I don't know when the address started though. WQ29. These are. Yeah, I'm kind of glad we're missing that right now. I have no problem with missing that at all. Let me see. How many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
No offense.
I know, right? Sandra says, yes, I was watching it. It was too painful. I came back to watch something fun. 9 p.m. it started. Okay. No, there were issues before that, but it could be just from the ramp up for that. They may be dedicating, you know.
Oh, ruining everybody else's stuff.
Yeah, dedicating all the stream power to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 of these available. They're only $8 each. These are these big shell pendants. There's a hole at the top, just one. And they're all slightly different, but they're all similar. They look like this. Let me pull another one just to show you. Here's the other one. Michelle says, I don't watch them. I generally don't either, no matter who. Sometimes I watch them in replay. I don't usually watch them when they're live, though. These are beautiful color. Nice, big, and I'm going to measure these in inches because these are large. These are 3 1/4 inches by about 2 inches.
Did you see AOC started knitting or crochet? I can't remember what.
No, I didn't see that.
So she does this thing where she goes on her Instagram and she like gives you like the today's like thing, and then so she goes on there, and so she started like knitting or crocheting on it.
Oh, nice.
Even more reasons to like her.
Lena says some retro fun right there. These are, right? These are awesome. And these are vintage. So super cool. One big. There they are. Definitely too heavy for earrings though. Unless you like that. Build some around the ear wires. Julie says, I feel like I bought one of those from you, but I don't have it yet. I don't know, because I think the last paper said we had 8 of these, and we still have 8 of these. So maybe you meant to? I can't tell for sure. I have something coming to you soon, so if I already, but it's all wrapped up already, so I couldn't even look. Seed beads would look cool around that. Oh yeah. Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. Alright, let's see here. What else do I got? Oh, these are fun. Whoa! Whoa! Let's see. WQ, where am I at? 30. WQ, how are we on 30? And we had these at $30. I'm going to bring it down to 28, but that's it. That's it. This is okay. I bought another one. I would be surprised if we showed those. It would have to be twice since I sent your other package.
Did you tell people about the cohort art?
I tried, but I couldn't remember the web address.
Cohort.art.
Cohort.arts on Instagram at cohort.arts. And that's what Andrew has taken over for the week.
And it's only really 3 days.
Oh, 3 days?
They said it's for a week, but it's only 3 days.
Oh.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. You have definitely a week's worth of stuff you could put out there.
I'm gonna put some more.
These are glass, but they're glass with this gold flake in it to look like rutilated quartz. But this is vintage glass, large pieces of vintage glass. This is, Michelle says, I just paid my invoice today, so I know my package isn't ready. It's ready. I just saw the payment, though, after the post office closed, so it should be going out probably tomorrow for you. Michelle. 12, 13, 14, 15-inch strand.
Yeah, you started pre-packing.
Yeah, I started pre-packing a lot of stuff. So, like I said, you're somebody that I don't hold a lot for, so it should be going out soon. People who I have some backup yet, I'm getting out fast. I have a whole table full of boxes ready to go. Andrew's been watching.
I've been cracking the whip on him.
You've been cracking the whip. You just have to get him all the time in here with me, I guess. WQ30, everybody. Oh, and these are
strongly worded notes.
Strongly worded notes. These are about 20 millimeter, 19 and a half, 20 millimeter. Sandra says, it's funny when the beads are on the table, it's clear. When you bring them closer, it gets blurry. Well, that's no way to show beads. Here, let me just make them really, really close.
Is that for the one this is blurry?
No, it's well, maybe, but people say when I move them, they get blurry. So I got a freeze frame on them on the table. Charlie says those orbs are lovely, aren't they?
Hi, Charlie. We're sorry not to see you.
I know. Charlie said she was sleeping all day today.
Me too.
Yeah, Andrew got some rest too.
I slept in.
Sandra says that was good.
Pretty intense for me.
Yeah, that's very intense for you.
When we went to bed, we were watching some cooking show.
I said we were watching that Korean cooking competition. That's actually pretty fun.
It is, but you know what? It makes me tired watching it because it's like you're reading the whole time.
Yeah.
And so my eyes get like
it's all subtitled. It's all subtitled.
And so when my eyes get a workout, then my brain gets tired. So maybe that was the secret.
I'm going to price these real good for y'all. WQ31, $22 each only. 2 of them available, only 2. And this is, I thought it was my eye doctor appointment dilation making things fuzzy.
It could be that.
Right? Everybody went to the eye doctor today, right?
At different times.
So these are, I'll try and hold them still instead of showing so much.
Action.
Yeah. These are WQ31. $22 a strand for these beautiful drops. These mother of pearl daggers, actually. Mother of pearl daggers. There are only 2 strands of these. Where are you ever going to find these again? This is 12. That's a 16.5-inch strand. Let me wind this down now so you can see them up close. There they are. WQ31 Donna says, I have those. They were my grandmother's. We told you they're vintage, right?
This is grandmother's dowry.
Grandmother's dowry in here. So, mother of pearl daggers, $22 only.
Some of y'all new people won't get that reference.
No. The grandmother's
so one
dowry.
of the vendors that I went to and had been going to for years, she would say when I first met her, it was one of her newer, she was just starting out. And this says something because it's like 20 years ago. And she said, oh, this is all from my grandmother's dowry. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I bought way more than I would have otherwise.
Yeah, if it was like a constant supply.
And then I saw her at the next show, and she was full up on her stuff. And then I was like, well, I better get some more because grandma's dowry. Maybe she found another box. Eventually, I was like, did your grandma have a factory? Because grandma's dowry is not going down.
Right. These are beautiful, mother of pearl. Let's make these, they were 24. Let's do these for 20. Let's just do, okay, I will do it for 20, but Donna says, very vintage. My grandparents and parents did live in Honolulu. This is a very good price for these. $20 for these beautiful shell mother of pearl beads.
I missed on to Hawaii. That was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, it's the first show I think I ever went to, and I got to go.
That's when Softlex used to do shows back in the day. Ava does a Hawaii show, but
It's a 16-inch strand. These are 10.5 millimeters by 21 millimeters. Beautiful rectangular beads.
But if we're hemming and hawing about going to Virginia, there's no way.
Right. WQ33. One strand available. I'm sorry, WQ32. Not 33. 32. I don't know. I know. I'm starting to get a little bit of headache. WQ33. My neck's starting to bother me.
You don't have the dot on your neck with me.
No, I have the dot on my arm.
His mom brought us some of these witchcraft stickers.
I was telling them earlier.
I was like, I don't know what's in it, but it works.
These ones are more. They were 32, so I'm going to bring them down to, what should I bring them down to for you? 28. Let's do 28. Oh, and I've actually got two of these. Here they are. I've actually got two of these. These are these small squares. Oh, I gotta bring my camera up again a little bit. Sandra says, looks like we're supposed to get wicked storms tomorrow. I know. We were all talking about that rain, snow coming across again. Some people are getting them tonight.
It can stay where it is.
I think Donna was talking about worrying about them tonight. These are beautiful squares, and these are 10.5 millimeters. WQ33, 16-inch strands of those. WQ33. I like that shape. It's a good shape. Thomas is sorry, got to go. I was wondering if you're still able to hang out. Weather's coming. Sandra says ours are severe thunderstorms. That's what Donna's worried about, and some tornadoes, right? Says I have to go to blood work tomorrow. Hopefully the storms will be after. Hopefully. Don't get caught in those. Reschedule if you have to. Okay, this is WQ34. Oh my goodness, I thought this was multiple strands. These are trumpet shells.
You better do something else.
Why?
That's too big of a strand.
Too big of a strand. Let's see, what price should I put on these? These were 32. Let's make them... Oh! Let's do it for 24. Andrew says. Just give
I'm
it.
not saying anything because I'm going to go to the Douglas Fire class. Whatever you got to do to get it.
Whatever you got to do.
If you got to do a shimmy or a dance.
These are beautiful. Look how many of them there are. Each one of these is a pendant or an earring. You're going to stop making noise when I stop talking over there. When I talk, you just start shaking that thing around. WQ34.
He loves that,
$24 for the whole thing. And this is a big strand of these. These are 12.
Did you tell them I got to see Ginny G?
Yes, I said that yesterday. These are, oh my goodness.
I had a headache, but it was so nice.
That's about an 18-inch strand. I shouldn't have brought that down to $24. That's a one-time only. Y'all, one time only. Trumpet shells. All these little pendants. Look at the beautiful coloring. Hopefully you can see that with the internet casting tonight. Listen to them. Don't they sound good? WQ34. Look at the color. I'll try and hold it still so you can see some of this beautiful color. and the patterns in here. And these are each, let me just grab one of them. They're just about 28.5 to 30 millimeters long and 16.5 millimeters wide at the widest point. If y'all don't buy these, I'll be making some chain pendants with those. Oh, you got another one ready?
I don't know how many it can be, but
Huh?
they're the bags.
There are bags over on my desk, or if not on my desk, then over there on that table. Here's the new luxury bead blend of the night.
Green and gold. There's lots of S word, y'all.
Are we doing this for $10?
I don't think so.
I was gonna say WQ 35. How much?
You can do it for 12.
12. There are multiple lots of these available. WQ. And Cheryl's like, what number is it? WQ 35. You get that 2x3 baggie full.
Not the whole thing.
Yeah, right. I bet some of these might even glow under the black light.
They do.
They do. So it glows under the black light. Some of these vintage check. These, particularly these brown and greens, will glow under a black light. You get a 2x3 bag.
There.
WQ 35.
How many do you think makes that? 10?
That's probably
12?
8 to 12. I would say. Probably 12.
Let's do prices right. How many does this make?
How many does this make?
You all guess.
Here's, I'm going to show you how deep it is.
And maybe a surprise.
How many bags do you think this will make? If Andrew can get them done before the end of the show.
How many more you got? 5 more?
I got 5 more to go. We've sold 2 of these so far. Thank you so much. Look at that. How beautiful. Cheryl says 7. Anna says 7. Kimberly says 5. Lenny says 6. Michelle says 9. Get your guesses in here. I'm gonna say 13.
13.
I'm gonna say 13. I'm gonna write that down.
Them like how you filled them.
I'm gonna say 13. All right, take it away.
All right, we'll see.
See how many we get.
No wonder where I'm like, how come there's so many triangles here? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my goodness, where are all the triangles coming from?
I don't know. You manifested them, but not at the house.
Kim says 10. We'll see. All right. These pearls are gorgeous. Sandra says 8. That was WQ 35, so this is 36. These are going to be, let's see, these. These are really stunning pearls. We just sold another of the green mix. Thank you so much. We have 2 strands of these pearls. Normally $24. I'm taking them down to $18 each for you. These are vintage freshwater pearls. And I'm hoping you can see how nice these are with the internet the way it is. But look at that golden color. Those multiple golden shades. A little bit of golden red, golden yellow, golden orange. Beautiful. Almost, they're very roundish. You know, pearls, if they were round, they would not be $18. But they're close to being round. I think we had strands like this in the online store. They were about $36 a strand. They were a little bit, just a tiny bit more round. And they were peacock. but priced these for y'all before, $24. Bring them down to $18. If anybody wants them, now's the time to buy them. 6.6, so 6 to 6.5 millimeter. 2 strands available. And these should be about 16-inch strands because they're vintage. Yeah, those are 16-inch strands. Sandra says, very pretty. They are. These are very nice. And if they go in the online store, they'll probably go in there probably around $32 to $28 to $32 a strand. Because I think the other ones were 36, and they were just a little bit nicer. We've sold one of these 2 strands so far. Got one left. Anybody wants to grab it? Those are some nice, nice pearls. Those will be great come fall for sure, or summer. That summer golden color.
What do you think our theme should be for our next giveaway?
We're having a theme now? Now you're making it even harder.
Maybe.
Are you pulling this giveaway or me?
I don't know.
We'll see, he says. Okay. This is an easy one. These are 50 cents each. And there's multiple lots available on these. This is uranium glass. WQ37. If I can get the baggie open. I'm not counting them all, but this is uranium glass. It glows under black light. It's also got a little bit of that pink in there.
The Burmese Vaseline glass.
Burmese Vaseline glass.
So it's not actually from Burma, but they associated anything that's gold from Burma. And so they call it Burmese because they use a little bit of gold to make that pink.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see the pink. Probably with this internet connection, you can't see the pink. The pink's on the, mostly you see it on the outer, the top and bottoms and outer edges. But this is the Burmese vintage glass. Glows under a black light. 50 cents a bead. These beads are about 13.7 by 9.2. So 13.5 by 9. We've just sold 10 of these. Thank you so much. Let me show you. Let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what 10 of them look like, just so you know. These make great earrings. Fun earrings. And they're great to put inside of other, like in necklaces. You hit them with a black light, they will glow. All right, multiple lots available, 50 cents each.
Does anybody have any suggestions?
Any suggestions? Not yet. Any suggestions for the next giveaway, what the theme should be? Andrew's asking, you get your suggestions in if you want a themed giveaway.
Otherwise, we pick.
Otherwise, we'll pick. I didn't have any problem picking. I think I did a pretty good job.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's nice to have a theme.
Andrew does like things. Give Andrew a theme, y'all. WQ38. And what do I got in here? What do I got in here? Dale says Southwest.
Southwest.
Mm-hmm. Spring colors, says Michelle. Sandra says animals. We've just sold another 10 of those. Thank you so much. WQ38. This is a very nice strand of shell. Hollow shell. Small, beautiful colors. This is a $22 strand. It was $24. I brought it down a little bit. I can't bring it down much more than that. Cheryl says leaves. These are beautiful hollow shells. Wouldn't those make nice earrings? There's been a lot of shelf tonight. It'd be nice to mix and match a lot of this stuff. These are about, let's say about 12 by 19. 12 by 19, one strand only available, $22. That is a 16-inch strand, WQ38. Look at the colors in that. Rainbows, y'all. Rainbows. WQ38. How's it going over there, Andrew?
Well, I know y'all who voted for 5 nothing did it.
We're getting closer to my 13. WQ39. Okay. These are treated natural opal. So they were originally natural. I ran out of room. They were $100. Bringing them down to $80 for y'all. There are 2 strands available. Now, sometimes you see natural opal that's been dyed or treated that is kind of bland. What I want to show you with these is that these still have the bling and the colors of that natural opal. These were really nice opals that have been treated to turn them into different colors. Party opals. Party opals. Look at those colors that are still in there. These are not muted because of the color, they're just enhanced with the color. And that's what makes these different than a lot of other ones you might see out there, where they don't still have that beautiful opal flash. These still have it. Talk about a spring necklace. These are on sterling silver lobster claws and chains already. You can take them apart if you want to. But I just want you to see, this is a different quality than a lot of the dyed opals you're going to find out there. These still retain their flash, which is why really these should be about $120 a strand. But we had them at one point at 100. I'm going to take them down to 80. And these are graduated 3.5 millimeters to the largest is about 5. WQ39. 2 strands available. Party opals. We call them party opals.
And it's P-A-R-T-I.
Mm-hmm.
That means multicolored.
Multicolored. But it's a party, y'all. They're fun. We've sold one of those. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There's one of them still available if y'all want them.
Come on, easy question. I get to go to Douglas Fire Class.
WQ. That's pushing it, Andrew, but
Somebody buy 7.
we don't have 7 to sell, unfortunately. What should I do next? How about these? These are fun. Let me see. What did we have these before? Let's see here. I gotta ask Andrew on these real quick. One moment, everybody.
probably do a piece.
Okay, so we had these at 14. We're gonna drop them down to 8 each. So this is another one of these deal of the night. These are lapis and silver beads.
German silver.
German silver, not sterling or anything. There are 4 of them available. Lapis with the German silver. And they're a little bit different each, but this one's about 22.5 by 12.5. They're $8 each. There are 4 of them available. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're seeing them all. WQ40.
It would really be good for to make a connection with Douglas Pryor. You know.
He's really pushing it, y'all. He's really pushing it. Make sure you know that. WQ40. $8 each. 4 of them available. All right.
Cheaper than grad school.
Thank you. Yes, cheaper
And
than.
if I got a fully funded school, then I have to move to like Kansas. So
Oh.
what's cheaper?
What's cheaper?
1 week or 3 years?
Oh my goodness! Listen to that. All right, everybody. Let me flip this camera. Oh, I'm starting to see things now. I think my headache's turning into a migraine. Hello, everybody. So, 40 lots tonight. Thank you all for those of you who watched, those of you who grabbed some stuff, those of you who shared and liked our page.
Okay, guys, how many? Final call.
Final call. I said 13.
Anybody else?
We had 10, 8, 9, 6, 5, 7, 7.
Wow.
How many did it make?
15.
15. I thought I might be on the low end. 15. So I win. Actually, Kim Maslansky had 10. That was the highest on here, I believe. So she is the closest to winning.
But that's still 5 all.
So you don't get anything, Kim. Sorry.
Maybe. Go find something.
Go find something. Go pick something, Andrew.
Get a strand of beads in the back behind you or something.
A strand of beads in the back behind me.
What color are you?
What color you like, Kim? What color? What? Name a color. Name. I'll look maybe for you. You like glass, Kim? What do you like?
This was on offer. Glass beads.
Glass beads. What color, Kim? What's your favorite color? Let me see what I got here. Let's see if we can find a strand for you or something. Huh?
She's still watching.
Yeah, blue.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you think of these, Andrew? I know. Hold on. Okay, let me flip this camera around real quick and show you what you won. Let me flip this back around again. I forgot we were doing this. Let's move this down.
Gotta play to win.
You gotta play to win. Kim played and Kim won.
And it was real far off too.
It was still real far off and still won. Well, you said what did you say? The Price is Right.
Mm-hmm.
So she was the closest without going over. Them's the rules.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not saying anything negatively.
So this is what you win, Kim.
That's a pretty good prize.
Yeah.
Some vintage glass.
Vintage glass in blue.
You even got to kind of pick your prize.
I know. I was gonna say you at least got to pick the color of your prize. So there you go, Kim. Make sure we have your information. We'll get that out to you. I better write your name on here now before I forget it. All right.
You gotta be careful when you're typing the stuff on because some of these are fit to bust.
Fit to bust. So you could have got 16 is what you're saying.
Maybe.
No.
Kim would still win.
Kim would still win, right? All right. Let me now flip this back around one more time.
You can go.
Oh, don't flip it around.
Look at it.
I know, look.
So buy some more of that so we don't end up with it.
Yeah, WQ35, if you missed out, they're all bagged up now.
There's 15.
15 of them. We've only sold like 3, I think.
What?
I know.
Somebody wanted green maps.
Let me make a 15 in here so I know. When I do the spreadsheet, I've got 15 of those.
Did I count right? Or did I mess up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nope, you're right. 15. Look how nice they look in the bags.
They look better in the bag.
They do.
Because you get a little cross section.
Mm-hmm.
When it's in the thing, you only get to see the top row.
So if you missed out on these, WQ35.
And then you have extra.
$12 each. We still got some. Grab them now. All right, now let me flip this around. Anything else before I flip it around?
Nope.
He's like, but wait. Nope. Whoop, I just almost missed the seat.
Yeah, that's how you get for real headache.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
I guess I would be going to Douglas Pryor since I'd be a widow.
That's how he's going to spend his... I don't have any insurance. I don't know what he's spending.
I don't know.
He's going to...
Sell the parts off.
He's going to sell all the parts off. Thank you for watching. Remember, Andrew's new stuff, we're planning for Friday. So be here or be square, everybody. And see Andrew's, you got a little preview of what he's looking at making. So it's pretty nice, right? So hopefully you'll join us on Friday for that.
And I have all kinds of price levels, so don't worry if you're like,
ooh. He's going to have prices for everybody.
So maybe not everybody.
Okay.
But most people. High and lower-ish.
Yeah, some will be high.
But I'm trying
as they deservedly need to be.
I'm trying not to underprice myself because I have the bad tendency of underpricing myself.
Yes.
And people keep telling me that I keep underpricing myself.
Yes. So, everybody's telling Andrew he's underpricing himself. And then we went to that craft show and we saw how much he was underpricing himself.
A lot.
Yeah. So some of them will be priced as they should be, and some will be priced lower. We'll have a range. Kimberly says, smash that like button. Smash that like button. Hit the thumbs up. Follow. Oh, let me see. Oh. Did we get, we needed one more subscriber on YouTube to get to 2,300.
That's all we have?
It's more than we've got on Instagram. Let's see if we did it. We did. We're at 2,300 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you so much.
We should have a party.
We should have a party. We should just
maybe tomorrow.
Keep telling your friends. Tell your friends to go follow us. All right, everyone. Numbers are dropping. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
See ya.